Unexpected visit. It comes early on a Saturday, out of school and without a care, leaving only thousands of glass shards that sparkle in the air. In a darkened room, mercifully at last, the long struggle finally ceases, leaving behind but the small comfort of the ritual cleaning. After a brief and overwhelming chest pain, he codes within an hour, never had the first sign or symptom to even slow him down. Reaching for a coffee while talking on the phone, she drifts to the right, taking out a rider who is smeared to the pavement underneath his bike. Slowly the minister backs from his driveway, rehearsing his Sunday sermon. A terrible bump in his trusting little girl is pinned beneath the wheels. A friend slides off a rainy mountain road, rolling again and again. Those left behind are forced to ponder who stays and who must leave. A small tree planted and cared for does not awaken in the spring. A small part of the caretaker is consumed by his own futility. A simple misstep results in a long period lying alone and helpless, just as the life force slowly leaves an insect kicking on its back. Working to restore power for thousands of people, a sudden massive jolt scrambles all his life processes at once. Unable to sit and too weak to cough, barely able to whisper, fluid filled her lungs, and she drowned in a bed up there on the 5th floor. Unwilling to continue coping after long and drawn-out years of depression, sudden inspiration is followed with a quick shot to the temple. Sparking the grill loaded with unburned natural gas, intense explosion scatters consciousness in a fine aerosol mist. Finding a loaded weapon in the drawer next to Daddy's bed, a smiling brother's head is blown open, smothering the echo of his laugh. Taking a relaxing swim in a beautiful beach on a dream vacation, the undertow silently claims another panicked victim. Working hard to save money and make a better home for his family, the latter slips and father falls, leaving them all on their own. An improvised explosive rigged as a roadside truck bomb send bagged parts of a son home with honor in a neatly draped coffin. Another overcrowded ferry capsizes miles out in that dark, dirty, and stormy channel. Hundreds quickly drown, but others manage to struggle on for hours. Twister rakes a mobile home in which the poor desperately hide, open like a can of sardine. It paws away at those inside. Oversized but lacking conscience and ignorant of moral authority, one homeboy shoots another and earns a better education in a prison. 5 young graduates ride fast on country roads well after dark 30, and with great laughter they leave the road and end their lives together. Tiny apartment dwellers and fascinated by mommy's smoking paraphernalia, the shiny lighter brings bright flames, smoke and fumes to where they hide. Massive 16-wheeler crosses into the other lane as the driver falls asleep. A coincidental family trip is ended at a randomly solid bridge abutment. Somewhere in the Andes, creeping up a narrow road, an old bus blows a tire. 40 people roll and roll into a colorfully indistinguishable blend. In the hectic traffic of a crowded Southeast Asian city, someone takes another chance, and yet another cyclist spills his brain out upon the wet and warm pavement. Mother deer leads her fawn across the road for the very first time. Speeding armored family SUV takes her out and drives on, just a bit shaken up. High on drugs and life, young men take to playfully climbing on the rocks. Just a slight slip in that quick fall ends one life. A fast 100 feet later. One more uncontrollable burst of red-faced anger starts another day. A sudden brain blood clot leaves behind nothing but a mute and crooked face. Loyal retriever grown too old, stand next to master's hunting rifle once again. Knowledge of the discharge ends when that bullet exits from his head. The miracle of a butterfly flutters through the sunlight on its pointed trajectory. In a fraction of a second, mounted inside out on the grill of my speeding vehicle.